everyone. My name is Kylie. I'd like to start by thanking you all for joining me today. Today we're just going to do some very basic yoga moves, get our bodies moving, get a little stretch in, just a midweek break before the fun holiday weekend we all have coming up. So we're going to start. All you need today is a mat. So when you're ready, we're just going to take a seat, get nice and comfy, get nice and relaxed. Today's class is, like I said, it's just going to be very simple movements just to really feel in touch with ourselves. That being said, if you want to close your eyes during any of this, please feel free. And if anything ever feels uncomfortable for you, if it's too much for you, do what you can. Come back to this nice seated position, go into a child's pose, whatever works for you. But like I said, to get started, we're just going to have a nice seat, rest those hands just gently on the knees, draw the shoulders back, sit up nice and tall, and again, if you want, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And once you're here, we're just going to take a few nice big deep breaths. Inhales and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale exhale. Next inhale, we're going to roll our shoulders up nice and high towards the ears and bring them back down. Inhale, and rise those shoulders up. Then exhale, back. Inhale, up. And exhale, back. Now we're going to do the opposite. So inhale, bring the shoulders together and bring them forward. And we exhale. Inhale. And down, exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring them down. Next, we're going to stretch our neck out a little bit. So we're going to take this right arm, reach it over to the side, stretch as far as it'll go, and gently bring the left ear over to the shoulder. For a little more of a stretch, you can take that left hand and just gently, not really pulling, just adding a slight pressure so you can really feel the stretch along the neck and along the shoulder. Nice big deep breaths here. Make sure you're keeping a nice long back. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to change our grip. So our hand is going to come to the back of our head, right above our neck. And our nose is going to go in towards our armpit. So you'll feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck from here. Again, check in with that spine. Make sure it's nice and tall. And make sure that arm is nice and long next to you. Inhale and exhale. Let that arm go. Now we're going to switch sides. So left arm is out, right arm comes down towards that, or right ear comes down towards that shoulder. And again, you can just gently add some pressure to the side of the head. Really stretch out that neck. Make it nice and long. Make sure your spine is nice and long too. Inhale. And nice big exhale. We're going to switch that grip. Come to the back of the head. And gently pull down. Big deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Drop that arm. So now we're going to do just a nice simple twist. So your left arm is going to come across the right knee. You're going to sit up nice and tall, looking over that right shoulder. Give your spine a nice twist here. One more big deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now, this left hand is going to stay where it is across that knee. The right arm is going to come over. And you're going to make a big X with your arms, and you're slowly going to bring that head forward. So you should really feel stretch in the top of the back here, in between the shoulder blades. Really let yourself sink and breathe deep. One more big inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to do our twist to the opposite side. So, right arm touches the left knee, left thigh. And we look over that left shoulder, sitting up really nice, really tall, really elongating our spine here. Inhale and exhale. And again, we're going to make that X to opposite arm to opposite knee and let gravity pull you forward. Really feeling stretch in between those shoulder blades here. Nice big deep breaths. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Hands come back onto those knees, and we're going to move into a cat-cow stretch. So we're going to inhale, and we're going to really round that back. We're going to bring our chin to our chest. Pull the shoulder blades far apart. And on our exhale, we're going to bring it forward, push that chest out, and arch that back. And again. Inhale, round. Make a nice C shape. And exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. One more time, just like this. Round. And arch. From here, we're going to bring it back to neutral, sit up nice and tall. And we bring those arms nice and high above our heads. And we're going to reach over to the right. So again, we're going to stretch that arm out as far as we can. Really feel a stretch in our obliques here. Nice and far. If you want that little bit more of a stretch, you can bend that elbow. But make sure that your hip stays nice and planted on the ground. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And bring it back up to neutral. Nice and tall. And we're going to go to the opposite side. So stretch that arm nice and far. Give those obliques a nice stretch here. Nice deep breaths. One more, inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring it back up nice and tall. Inhale here, look up. And exhale, bring it forward. Make a nice long back. That's what we really want to focus on. You want to stretch those fingertips nice and far. And take nice deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring it flat. Roll it up one vertebra at a time. Great job, guys. So now we are going to move onto all fours. So when you're in this position, it's really important you want your shoulder to be nice and in line with the wrists. And you want your knees to be nice and in line with your hips. So you want them to be about hip distance apart. You want them to be nice, 90 degrees. Really strong core here. And again, we're going to go into that cat-cow pose. So, inhale. Really round that back. Bring that chin in. And exhale. Arch that back. Inhale. Bring it up. And exhale. Arch. Inhale. And one more exhale. And from here, we're going to bring our knees apart, toes together, and we're going to stretch back into a child's pose. If this is too much for your hips, feel free to bring the knees closer together and rest your chest on the thighs. Otherwise, stretch that back and open those hip flexors. One more big deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly, we're going to bring it back to that neutral, all fours. And from here, we're going to work a little bit of core work. So, what we want to do is we're going to take our right arm and our left foot and rise them up. So, opposite, so you really need to use your core and your back muscles to hold yourself here. Really flex that foot, so you want those toes pointed towards the ground. If this is too much, you can bring your knee down and just reach that arm out. But really try to focus on the core. I'll have one more big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And bring it back down onto all fours. So, as you guessed, we're going to do the other side. So, left arm, right foot, Nice neutral back. Toes pointed down towards the ground, nice and strong. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back down. So we're going to do that again on each side. And remember, if it's too much, keep the knee down. So right arm, left foot. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back down. Alright, here we go. Left hand, right foot. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Alright, one more each side and then we'll relax a little bit, I promise. So check in here, make sure that spine is nice and straight. Shoulders are right above those wrists. And go again. Right arm, left foot, toes facing down. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Bring it down. Alright, last one. Finish strong. Left hand, right foot. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it in. From here, we're going to slowly bring it down like we're doing a push-up and lay nice and flat on that mat. Take a nice big deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And on your next inhale, bring it up into Cobra. If you can't go this high, that's totally fine. You go up to whatever feels good for you. What you want to make sure is that your glutes and your legs are nice and relaxed. Gravity is allowing them to sink into the floor. You really want to focus on the back muscles and the core muscles to hold yourself up here. So inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to plant those toes. We're going to lift those knees and bring it back into a nice downward dog position. So the goal here is to get those heels planted onto your mat, onto the floor. And that might take some extra work. You might not be there right now, and that is totally okay. But really focus on pushing those heels towards the ground and keeping that back nice and long. That's the goal. Take a few more deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more just like this. Inhale. And exhale. Now on your next breath, you're going to lift the right leg, raise it up off the floor. It doesn't have to be very high. We don't want our hips to move. And then we're slowly going to walk it in between those hands. That might take a few steps. That's okay. But once you get your foot there, nice and planted, you're going to drop that back knee. You might want to push it back a little bit further. What you really want is a stretch in those hip flexors. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, so you can have your hands on your knees. You can be on your fingertips, whatever works for you. Just really, really feel that stretch here. One more big deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to make sure now, we're going to come together, make sure we have one hand on each side of that foot. And we're going to straighten that front knee. So you're going to feel it in the back of the leg. And if you want a little bit more, you can lift those toes. You'll really feel it in the back of the calves. A little bit in the IT band. It'll really stretch up the back of that leg. We're going to slowly bring it back forward. Lift those back toes. And bring it back into our downward dog position. I'm going to take a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to lift the left leg. Again, it doesn't have to go very high. And when you're ready, bring it in between those hands. Really plant that foot and gently drop the back knee. Sit yourself up nice and tall to really feel those hip flexors stretch. I'm going to take one hand on each side of that front foot and slowly straighten that knee. Feel the stretch move to the back of that leg. And again, lift those toes if you want a little bit more. Nice deep breath. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring it back forward. We're going to lift that back knee and bring ourselves back into down dog. Take some nice big deep breaths here. See if we can push those heels a little bit closer to the ground. Straighten that back out a little bit more. One more big deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring it forward into a high plank. From here you can drop your knees if you want, but we're all going to come together and slowly lower ourselves onto that mat. And from here, we're just going to roll over onto our backs and give ourselves a nice big hug. Bring those knees in towards that chest. Now we come together for a moment. Catch your breath. And then we're going to stretch out nice and tall. Fingertips towards one end, toes towards the other. Really stretch. Use every muscle in the body to make yourself as tall as possible. And relax. So we're going to take that right knee. We're going to bring it in towards the chest. Keep that left leg nice and flat on the mat. Take a nice deep breath here. And we're going to open up that knee. So you want to make sure that your hips stay nice on the floor as to your shoulders, but you want to just gently let gravity open up that hip outward. One more breath, inhale, and exhale slowly. We're going to take that knee, and we're going to bring it across. So you're probably going to want to plant that left arm down, and you can look over that shoulder to give yourself a nice twist. What you don't want is those shoulder blades coming off of the mat. So you want your shoulders nice and planted. You just want the stretch in the hip, in the back. One more big deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Gonna bring it back in center, and we're gonna switch. So, left leg goes on the mat, or right leg goes on the mat, left leg comes into the chest. Just holding here for a breath. And slowly, we're going to open up that thigh, bring the knee outward, let gravity relax it down, nice and gentle here. And slowly, we're going to bring it across, so opposite direction. Again, make sure your shoulder blade stays nice on the ground, and if you can get your knee down to the opposite side, that's awesome. But really just go as far as you can. Give your back a nice twist. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring it center and drop it down. So you're in a nice relaxed pose. From here, we're going to bring the knees in. So your heels should be close to your butt. And from here, we're going to gently tuck the hip flexors. So breathe in. You should feel the hips rise just very slightly off the mat. And from that position, from that nice tuck, slowly raise the hips into a bridge pose. Stretch the glutes, stretch the back. Use your core. Take a few nice deep breaths. One more, inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring the spine down one vertebrae at a time. And from here, bring the knees in. We're going to gently rock front and back. And if you can, use that momentum to sit yourself up back into that nice, comfy seated position. From here, and bring the arms up, look up towards the ceiling. Bring it forward. Let the back stretch out one last time. Fingertips nice and far. Slowly follow the spine, one vertebrae at a time. One more big deep breath up. Bring the palms together down into a prayer pose. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gets you nice and relaxed and ready for this exciting holiday weekend we have coming up. Thank you, and namaste.